2 hours into the race, there was a restart, and Johannes was behind the Corvette and the Porsche. They had a little contact, spun. Johannes tried to avoid them, unfortunately got glanced by the Corvette, and they were going pretty fast, and he careered into the wall and had a pretty hard hit into the wall. It did a lot of damage. It tore the whole rear end off the car, and unfortunately, because of that, we couldn't continue in the race, and that was our weekend cut short. The actual chassis is divided into 2 pieces. There's the forward part of the chassis, which is the front end and the cockpit, and then the rear end, which is we call a subframe, is quite a large bolt-on structure. The engine supporting that, the gearbox, and all the rear suspension. And it did a lot of damage to the rear crash structure part of that, and there's a casting on the side of the car which all the suspension mounts to, and did a lot of damage to that. So it was quite a substantial repair chassis-wise. Obviously there was a lot of bodywork damage and suspension damage with that. The time to put it together was the easy part. It was getting the parts to put it back together, which takes the time. Yeah, I mean, to see something like this, it's upsetting, it's frustrating, because the Sebring race especially is a very long week. There's a lot of preparation that goes into leads up to the race, and obviously everybody wants a good result, especially being the first race. And to see all that effort go to waste, especially so early in the race, is frustrating. But I mean, that's racing, and everybody has been involved in it for a long time, and knows that's part of racing, and just bounces back and gets it done, and looks forward to the following race, putting behind you. As far as getting the car back together to where it was prior to the accident, we're pretty confident that we're at that stage. The cars nowadays, they're very easy to get back together and be in a position where you can be competitive the following weekend. The unfortunate thing about this race, it's such a short event. You've only got one session, so you have to make sure when you do rebuild the car after such an accident that it is 100% ready for this event or for that session, because you've got no time to react. And the guys, did a great job. We had no problems in the session whatsoever. The car was pretty competitive, and I think we're pretty confident we can get a good run in qualifying.